Which brings me to the idea that I'm kind of consumed with these days, and that is how to get big views on YouTube. How to actually use all of my talents and abilities and skills to create videos that will get 10,000 views a day. Wouldn't that be cool? Now my friend Steve at Steve Strings chimed in and he said, this is what will do it, Davis. Just get you a trampoline and some girls in bikinis and have them jump up and down on the trampoline and you'll get your views. Come on, Steve. Okay, but this is what I am going to do. In fact, I've already done it. I'm going to have what I call ukulele stories. And I can see this very clearly now. I made the first one today, and before today I never had this idea. I mean, I have done it, but I never had the idea. And this is how it's going to work. I'm going to sit down in my chair with a ukulele, and I'm going to tell tall tales that seem very real and sometimes may be real or partly real, but then at some point you're going to say, go on, this is not real. Kind of Orson Welles' War of the Worlds, maybe. If you tune in the middle of the video, you may just run amok in fear or disbelief. Of course, it's all going to be nonsense. But is it? You have to actually use real stuff, real events, things that seem real. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. It's just baloney. It is passed over to us as true, but it's not really. It's like a movie. In a movie, you can do anything. You can say any crazy nonsense. You can actually make biographies of people and then put in events that never happened. You can make people do anything, even historical people. So I'm going to be making and posting some ukulele stories. When I was 18 years old, I decided I was going to be a writer, like Ernest Hemingway. And now I see that I am going to be, because the first step to making these ukulele stories is to write a script. Usually I just talk my stories, but now I'm going to have to write them, and I'm going to read them, because I want them to be exactly right and to get the punchline just perfect, and I want them to be amazing. So I decided I was going to be a writer at 18. By the time I was 23, I was in a master's degree program in the creative writing department. I wrote many short stories. I wrote a collection of short stories that was my master's thesis. I wrote many articles, hundreds of articles that were published later, but most of those were real. I wrote a book called The Magic of Talk with Ben Franklin that mixed real stuff with obviously fiction. And I dressed up like Benjamin Franklin and traveled the country telling real stuff, but obviously not actually being Ben Franklin himself. So I have a history of telling some tall tales and doing some strange things. And I think that this ukulele, and this one right here, may be in my lap most of the time when I make these stories, because it's the perfect size. This is what people think of when they see a ukulele. They don't think of a baritone. So this is going to be exciting. I can see every morning now, from now on, writing a script. First you write the script, and when it's just so, you read the script, and it sounds great when you do. Now it's going to be kind of tricky to read a script with the same kind of enthusiasm, I suppose, as I can when I'm making a video like this. But I can do it. I saw the one today, and I know this is going to work. I don't know if it'll get the views, and that is, for me, the key. It's got to get the views, but I'm going to put them out there. I'm going to make each one of them perfect. But it's not just going to be me reading a script. It's going to be me reading it in a certain way so that it's very entertaining. And thanks to the magic of Filmora software, editing software, and the free availability of video clips online, 80% of each video will probably be clips from off the internet. Maybe a scene in a movie, or maybe whatever I can find, whatever artwork, free artwork I can find to stick in my video to make it entertaining will fit the bill there. So I actually see in advance how this is going to work. And before today, I did not have that. I had the script, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. Most people will have a script that they read. They read it very nicely, to well, you can't even tell they're reading it. And then they will show videos and clips, or maybe little cartoon things, to entertain people as they're listening. It's not easy to keep people's attention anymore. Back in the day, you could have somebody stand up for 2 hours and read a religious sermon. But these days, you have to have continuous movement in a video. So friends, this is a gorgeous, beautiful day. I am truly excited about this new project. I don't think it's going to interfere with anything else I do. And we will see what happens. It's called Ukulele Stories. And who knows, you may like my ukulele stories better than you like my ukulele play. And I wouldn't be surprised at that at all. Thanks for watching.